Hello everybody, on a beautiful spring day today. It's so nice to feel some warm sunshine. Here we go with News Roundup number 188 in the slower version. You never know what you are going to find at a car boot sale. According to the Daily Express, a broken watch, which fetched only £10 at a car boot sale, has now been sold for £55,000. It turned out to be a rare Rolex Paneri, which was made between 1941 and 1943. They were supplied to the Italian Navy for divers operating human torpedoes, which could be used as timed limpet mines on enemy ships. It was found in a chest of drawers by the son of a deceased bargain hunter while clearing out his house. He was so stunned by the sale price, he had to ask Cheshire auctioneer Niall Williams to repeat the figure 3 times. Mr. Williams of Right Marshall said, he said his father bought it at a car boot sale 10 or 20 years ago and paid no more than £10 for it. More indications of the UK's changing climate in the Independent. They say that the Woodland Trust Nature's Calendar has seen some of its earliest records this century for flowering bluebells and blackthorn. This time last year, the Trust had received 22 bluebell sightings across the UK, but more than 60 locations for blooms have been recorded so far, stretching from Dorchester to Doncaster. There were 27 sightings of blackthorn flowering before the end of February last year, with 91 sightings up to the same point in the benchmark year of 2001, but this year there were 200. Amazing but apparently true, the Daily Star tells us that the University of Sheffield is giving students lessons in how to go to the toilet. Signs showing exactly how to sit on the toilet have appeared across campus after cleaners grew fed up of cleaning up mess. One reads, "Do not put toilet paper on the floor. Put toilet paper in the toilet bowl and flush." Cartoon drawings and graffiti by Johnny Rotten from the legendary punk band the Sex Pistols have ensured that a townhouse in London's Denmark Street has been awarded Grade 2 star listed status, says the Independent. The house was used as a hangout by the Pistols in the 1970s and, says the paper, the decision by the Department of Culture, Media and Sport, on advice from Historic England, is a major victory in the campaign to maintain Denmark Street, also known as Tin Pan Alley. It is widely seen as a spiritual home for British popular music, but is undergoing development. Government Heritage Minister David Evanet said, "These 17th century townhouses not only exhibit well-preserved architectural detail, but helped nurture Soho's influence on the global music industry during the 1960s and 70s. As we celebrate 40 years of punk, I'm delighted to be granting further protection to these buildings, which acted as a home and studio to the Sex Pistols. What a messy lot we are." The BBC reports a claim by the Marine Conservation Society that they found 160 plastic bottles for every mile of UK coastline cleaned last year. More than 8,000 bottles were picked up during its Great British Beach clean-up in September, up 43% on 2014. Lauren Isles, the charity's Beach Watch manager, said, "The bottles we find on beaches are either dropped directly onto the beach, blown from land or sea, or end up there via rivers." Cremation is the top burial preference for Brits, says The Guardian. A survey by insurance company British Seniors Insurance Agency revealed that 55% chose cremation over being buried. Those quizzed say the most popular places to have their ashes scattered are at sea, alongside a loved one, in a graveyard, in a favourite beauty spot, or even in their garden. So there's a lovely note to finish on, folks. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.